not even droplets. What are we gonna? How long do you think it'll be till like we break character? Like I really like this whole gimmick and stuff, you know. But like, when are we? What?
We're live.
Okay.
Cut that from the podcast.
Yeah. We'll cut that. Cut that.
Yeah.
Cut that.
Welcome everyone to the Cosmic Concierge.
I hope you're having a fantastic to spin around whatever sun you are, whatever star you have.
Assuming you're on a star.
No one's on a star, dumbass.
Around a star. Pardon.
Everyone's around a star. That's where life comes from.
Oh, wait, but some people are on like spaceships or like
which are by our sun.
Okay,
which are by
the
stars.
vacuum. All right.
They're called dead then.
They're called dead?
Yeah,
so
dead people.
If you're not close to a star, you're dead.
Probably.
Have you never traveled anywhere? Period.
No, because usually I'm by places with stars, so I don't freeze to death.
We have heaters. We have things to keep us warm in the dead of space.
We got heaters. We got heaters. Yeah. That's gonna work just well. That's like what?
Okay.
Are you gonna light a room with a candle?
Yeah, look, I get you require more temperature than others.
Yeah.
All right, but you don't need to be like hugging a star in order to maintain thermodynamics.
I'm not saying we need to hug a star. I just mean I like seeing the sun once a cycle, maybe.
So you telling me you've never gone deep into the vacuum?
No. What's in there? What's in the deep vacuum of space?
Great weird shit. All right. Look, all right.
What weird shit?
You never wanted to visit the squid people. All right.
There's tons of squid people.
No. There's in the. Probably should say it's not like the big one.
Oh, the abyssal.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
You never want to visit those?
Not really. No.
You're a coward.
I'm smart and don't want to die.
Smart, don't want to die. So, what were we doing?
Welcome to the Cosmic Concierge.
Welcome to the Cosmic
My
Concierge.
name is... But you can call me Claire.
And I'm... But you can call me Hallis. And today, we're going to be answering all your questions related to Earth. If you're ever going to pop by that little blue orb, as I believe they call it down there, and you have any questions, just submit them to our email at ConciergeCosmic@gmail.com. Also in the description of the Spotify page. And let's get into it.
Can I just thank you for like addressing Earth as Earth? Like, I'm so sick and tired of other people being like, "Oh, it's Terra." Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you fucking nerd. What next? Or fucking, as you said, the squid people, are they called fucking cephalosapiens? No, they're just called squid people. We just call them squid people. Stop being so fancy with your hoity-toity word
terminology.
Like, yeah, what are you, the type of person to be like, oh, it's morning. It's morning. No, we don't believe in time here. Time isn't real, okay? And I'm sick and tired of so many people constantly saying that time exists. Because it doesn't. Time doesn't exist. Years don't exist. We don't exist.
I think you're a little too far, but I do hear you on the time thing. Like, I heard, all right, time was a thing made up by clock companies to sell clocks.
Yeah.
And it's like, well...
the cock companies.
Yeah. Well, is it the cock companies?
Yeah, the cock companies.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
All right, but, so, before you go to Earth, fuck the cock companies.
Yeah, fuck the cock companies. Honestly, just fuck cocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck cocks.
So, ready to get into questions?
Yeah. Anyways, I like this name. This is a good name. Human person. This is a good name because it's covert. No one's gonna expect this. But they're asking, what is brain rot?
What is brain rot?
A disease.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but the type of disease is the scary part, is it's a form of temporal virus, truly, that actively sets the brain into a painful loop of regression while simultaneously not de-aging. Oftentimes you will see decreased speech patterns, increased isolation as they go on prolonging gooning sessions, where they will cover their dwellings with various cave paintings of goddesses of fertility, that they will then worship savagely. And I know it's not PC to call, they're worshiping savage, but
Yeah.
it is. If you've seen a goon sesh, if you've been in a goon sesh.
Thankfully have not.
Oh, I've been in tons of them.
Oh.
I've been in tons of them.
Like you were there?
Yeah.
Like you were gooning.
I'm no.
So
No.
you-
I'm not the one gooning.
So you were watching someone else goon.
Yes.
And you think that's better?
I'd say so. It's for
So
research.
they're savages. They're barbarians for
Yes.
doing a little fertility ritual because of this degenerative disease.
Yes.
But you standing at the corner just looking
I'm
at
a journalist, okay?
You're
So
a
journalistic integrity.
journalistic integrity.
Yeah.
Okay. Slow down. Do you sit in a corner and just
Yep, with a little notebook.
a little notebook?
Yep.
Do they know you're there?
Sometimes they'll even pay me money to do it, as long as I say a few words to them.
Hold on. So you accept their currency.
Yeah.
You accept their little useless pieces of paper.
Well, I mean, I do when I'm down there, when in Rome.
When in Rome. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a thing they say down there. I don't know
Really?
who Rome is, but when you're inside of him,
Oh, I'm sure you would be.
I'm not. No, I just watch.
You just watched.
Sometimes dressed up as a comic book character.
Okay,
but that's not important.
Hold on. No. We can't just gloss over these details. This is kind of relevant.
Oh, it's kind of relevant.
It's kind of relevant.
I don't see how my side gig. What? You're just jealous I'm not offering you this opportunity to make cold hard cash.
Yeah. And
I don't know, but yeah, no. Sometimes they pay me to say things like "good boy" or "bad boy," and they'll give me money while I sit in the chair and take my notes.
take your
Yeah, I'm taking notes. I'm writing a tell-all. I've told you all about it, and yet you just don't listen to me.
Okay. I may have some brain rot myself, but I don't.
You don't have brain rot.
Not that.
You don't talk about any of the brain rot words, such as skibbity or sigma or goon or jelk or looks mad. You don't talk about any of that shit. You don't got brain rot.
Look, I'm using it in the slang term, and I'm a little stupid. All right.
You are stupid.
Hey, we don't got to be hurtful on this podcast.
I'm just being honest.
Unless it's to the gooners. All right.
Look, it's just a religious belief. An incredibly savage one, but it is a religious belief.
Can we be saying that on air?
I assume so.
Okay. I was just worried any viewers might get, a little offended.
Yeah.
Especially if they're just at a goon sesh. What?
Don't goon then. If you are, give me your money and I'll watch you.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, give me. No, it's true. When we start making merch for this and stuff, when we pick up, I'll put on a shirt. Give me money and I'll watch you. Make that a shirt. Someone out there, if you're a spider person and able to spin webs that are durable enough to make fabric out of, fucking make me a shirt that says "Give me money and I'll watch you." I'll wear it.
Yeah, hit us up if you can do that. Also, give me a shirt that says "I won't watch you."
No,
Just
don't.
to be clear.
Don't give him a shirt.
I will not watch you.
Give him just thick sunglasses instead.
Yeah.
That aren't even sunglasses. Just two black sheets of paper that you put over your eyes.
Look, I don't want to see that. All right.
Yeah, because you're a square.
I'm a square.
Yeah.
All right. We don't have to bring geometry into this.
Oh.
I've had enough of those cubic bastards.
Oh. You're still hanging out with the Euclideans?
Okay. Look, they're cool. All right. They're chill.
Nah, I'm hanging out with the non-Euclideans.
You're hanging out with the non-Euclideans.
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell my buddy Steve he said hi. All right. Just get the hell out of here.
Yeah. You get the hell out of here.
Well, we just started.
Yes. But you told me to get out of here first, so I'm saying it back.
Shit, you do got a point. So
No, I'm not clocking out. I don't want the boss to rip my taint off.
Yeah, that would really
I don't even know how you do that.
I assume you just get a good grip and just.
Yeah, basically.
Let's not get into that. But brain
Why not?
Well, look, it happened to my buddy Eric once. All right. He wasn't the same.
Our
actor.
boss or like a different guy?
Different guy. No, different fella. All right. He wasn't the same after. The stories he told.
Yeah.
But
I had a time back in Vietnam.
you were in Vietnam.
Yeah, I was in Vietnam.
Yeah. What was that like?
Honestly, there wasn't a lot. Saw like some big lizards.
Really?
Yeah.
Like how big we talking?
I'm talking they were like a solid 7.
7?
long. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, they were big, and
What are they doing?
they were just kind of like chilling and eating stuff.
That's
Some
cool.
of them were eating plants, others were eating fish, others were eating other lizards.
Oh, there's a lizard world down there, huh?
Yeah, it was a lizard rule. And then I watched a movie, and they were in it. There
Yeah?
was also that guy who mutated himself into a bug man. He was also in it.
Well, you talking about the bug man?
Yeah, he tried fucking the dumb fucking human. He tried to make a teleportation device, and he accidentally let a fly in there. But the same guy who was in that movie, playing the same liar. He was in He was in that lizard movie and stuff, and they were calling him dinosaurs. But yeah,
They're calling them dinosaurs.
yeah, which I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Yeah,
like I don't.
Words. Those foolish humans. But where were we? Oh yeah, brain rot.
Brain rot.
Don't get that. Otherwise,
It's very contagious.
Yeah.
Mainly found off of actually, this all links back to Big Cock. So there's this thing called the Cock app. It's named after the sound a cock makes on TikTok, and that's really where brain rot comes from. That's where terms like skibbity and sigma and gat they all originate from.
Riz.
Baby Gronk. What? I've done my research.
Yeah, it's apparent.
Shut up, okay? At least I watch people.
Okay. You do realize
What?
how that's gonna come off.
How? Like I'm a businesswoman
Yeah.
doing business?
You're a businesswoman doing business, and you watch other people doing business.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not a clean job, but someone's got to do it.
And
Of course, you wouldn't know that because you don't have a spine for anything.
I don't have a spine. Period.
Yeah, I know.
You can't just be like, oh, you don't got a spine.
I'm talking about the freaking metaphorical one. Man, I find it interesting how like humans do that. Like how body parts are metaphorical. Like a spine means courage, guts mean courage.
Consoles, definitely courage.
Yeah, the balls are courage, but then the toes. The toes are little piggies that participate in the global economy.
Oh yeah. And they police stuff around.
They do police stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about.
Yeah, it's really weird. But spine, courage, all that.
Yeah, it's almost like all courage except for like the little piggies that they participate in the market.
Yeah. And heart, bravery.
Yeah.
They change it up sometimes, I guess.
What is bravery if not just courage in a different font?
But what is courage if not just like a little dog that runs around? You know?
He does. And then he makes a silly face. I like that dog. I like that dog.
Yo, we should get that dog.
We should get that dog on the podcast. Where does he live? I'm looking up that dog.
Yeah. All right, let's find that little dog.
I gotta find that little dog.
All right. Fuck it. We're going to find that little dog. All right. Do you think the boss would get mad at us if we brought the dog in here?
Probably not. I mean, the dog would just. What the hell? Courage the Cowardly Dog address. What's his? I'm doxing him.
Live on the air, we are doxing one residential Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Alrighty, yeah. So he lives in a can of sass in the town of Nowhere. Yeah, which honestly on its own sounds like its own psyop.
It does sound like its own psyop.
Yeah.
Should we explain psyops to the audience, or?
If you want to, you can. I'll go and try finding more information.
All right. So there are these like governing bodies, right? They got down on Earth, and they're a bunch of liars. All right. They're like just making things up. Why?
Off canon. Off canon. This is actually like really neat. The whole thing of Courage the Cowardly Dog was like actually based on a true crime story two elderly couple and their dogs who basically spent a couple weeks actively talking to people in town about how they saw like monsters with the names Muriel and Eustace. Like this is a true fucking story.
Did this happen?
Like not like this isn't a bit. This isn't a bit. I'm done being an alien. They would like go and they would say like, oh, we keep seeing monsters, and then they ended up dying of carbon monoxide poisoning that was slowly leaking into their house. All three of them. What? I'm sorry, this is like completely off canon. But what the fuck? Like,
Courage the Cowardly Dog fucking died.
This is a real story. This is a true story. The house was in New Mexico. What the Back to canon. Back to us. We're silly aliens.
We're
Goofy aliens.
We can get that done. Yeah, go to New Mexico.
Go to New Mexico and you'll see the Courage the Cowardly Dog house and breathe in poison gas.
Should we be encouraging the viewers to go to New Mexico and inhale a little gas? There's a gas leak, you know. The landlord called.
No, we're not doing that again.
No, not again. Well, you heard it here first, folks. If you want to go visit that little dog,
he's dead. You can't.
You can't visit him.
You can't.
He fucking died. So, next question?
Yeah. So, do we need multiple translators, or do all Earthlings speak the same language?
Nah. You can get the gist of it.
I mean, most of them speak English. Yeah, like the fun place, America, they like only speak English.
Yeah.
And they'll get mad at you if you speak any other language that isn't English. Most places are pretty chill, but like the people in America, they'll get fucking pissed at you if you try talking to them in a different language. Yeah. And they'll like throw things at you, especially the red hat ones.
If you see someone in a red hat,
avoid.
Other way, like
other
just
way. They're part of a cult.
Yeah, they really don't like aliens, huh?
They do not like aliens, which is fine because their leader looks very alien, but that's a whole other bag of beans.
That's a can of worms we probably shouldn't open, right? But I see someone in a funny red. Well, specifically, there's a few words on it you should look out for depending on it. But if it's like a big old cowboy hat, all right, and that's
they might be silly, but they also might be scary.
Yeah. So proceed with caution is what we're saying.
Yeah. With that said, it is important to remember human technology is kind of fucked up because like they have not invented lasers. They do not know how to solidify a light. So instead they just like still use slingshots and like throw rocks at people, but they learn how to like make those rocks really fast and explode.
Too fast, if you
ask me. It's kind of messed because like I know how to treat a laser burn. Like because with like lasers, there's various there's no settings when they just throw rocks at you that are like too fast.
Yeah, and then sometimes they shoot like 80 rocks at you at once. Yeah, right. They had to ban those. They had this thing called the Geneva Conventions. They had these little rules.
Geneva Suggestion.
Sometimes it becomes that. That's scary because it's like, well, what do you mean you just keep getting faster rocks? Like, so be careful. The people in the red hats especially like having those. All right, fast little rocks. Proceed with absolute caution. All right, and just big ol' circle around where they are, and stay away.
You got a better chance with that poison dog gas.
You do got a better chance with that poison dog gas. All right, honestly. If you're going to Earth, red hats, no. Dog house.
The dog house.
The dog house.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Let's see. As for that, really, if you're looking for a translator with multiple questions, you should be able to find any good Earthling translator at your nearest gas station next to the boner pills.
Yeah. Should be pretty simple. Pick them up. Also, if you see a fella, all right, looks a little disheveled, all right, is asking you for the boner pills, don't hand him over. It's a trick.
It is a trick.
It's a trap.
Just swallow them all.
Yeah.
Just eat them all.
Eat all the boner pills.
He's actually trying to take those tasty delectables away from you. Don't let this happen.
Those are your rightful property.
Swallow them all.
Start just...
Including the cardboard. It's a protective shell that enhances flavor.
It does enhance flavor.
It does.
And if it doesn't taste good, you're wrong.
You're the wrong species.
Yeah. You just got to get over it.
Yeah.
It's so
It'll
good
put some hair on your chest.
It will put hair on your chest. And if you already got too much hair on your chest,
it'll take some off.
Yeah. All right, it'll balance you out.
Yeah.
It'll improve you beyond comprehension.
Yeah, that's why they're called performance enhancers.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't give them to the other fella. All right. The disheveled.
Don't give him to the disheveled guy.
All right.
He'll put him up his bum.
That's not where they go.
Or is it? I mean, I've never done them. I mean, I'm really just being paid to like say to take them.
Okay. Hold on.
Shit, can you like cut that? Like, we're technically not supposed to like share. Like,
cut that from the pot.
I mean, like, yeah.
They can't know that we're hired by big dick pill.
Yeah, we are being. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, she's cooking. My co-host is walking to the other side of the room. Currently, my co-host is walking out of the room, looking very. Okay, my co-host is she's walked back into the room and looks very confused. My co-host has a gigantic piece of paper. My co-host has ominously grabbed a blue pen. All right. This is live updates. Okay, my co-host is struggling to find somewhere to write the giant piece of paper. Co-host has tossed aside the pen. This is very interesting. This is good stuff. All right. A Sharpie has been grabbed. My partner. All right. So she just started sniffing the pen. This is really productive. She's not writing. She's just inhaling the pen. All right. All right. She's begun writing. Big dick equals.
We made a mistake.
Oh my god.
We made a big
fucking mistake.
Guys, we're so sorry.
We're fucked. Big dick equals cock. The cock company.
Big cock this entire
We've worked for Big Cock this whole time.
Oh god.
We've been playing.
Fucking good.
We're done. Our reputation's in the shitter.
We've
been working for so close.
We can't do this anymore.
We're episode 2 and we're so fucked.
God.
Big dick is equal to cock. Fuck, what do we do? What do we do?
Shit.
What do we do? They gave us so much money already.
Hold on, I need to be right back. Where the hell is it?
What are we gonna do? I already gave them.
Where's my ukulele?
No, wait, no. Not the
You need to apologize, and that's how they do it.
We could just cut this on the. We can get out of the contract.
You can't get out of the. They want. Do you know what they want? You know what they want?
What do they want?
They want fucking V-Bucks.
No.
Do you know how hard it is to get a V-Buck in this economy?
You can't. They can't demand that of us.
They want the John Wick skin.
No, that's just.
It doesn't exist, and you literally
That
can't
was limited time.
get it anymore.
You can't get the John Wick skin anymore. And did they want that?
They want it.
That's like 2,000 V-Bucks.
I fucking know. It's the battle pass.
It's the battle pass. Fuck.
And let's just say that shit does not look like the battle pass.
It doesn't.
So Google, don't show me his balls.
Well, I mean.
No, because balls are owned by cock.
Wait, yeah. Shit. Fuck. Okay, we can recover.
We just answer the next question.
Yeah, we just move on.
We just answer a question.
We just don't hear the voices. Yeah. But just, we just move on. We don't listen to Big Cock.
We don't listen to Big Cock anymore.
Leading down our back and our throats. All right.
All right.
Welcome back.
Yes. How does one acquire a horse? I would like to try and take one and breed it. First off, don't do that.
First of all,
don't breed a horse.
Don't
breed a horse.
Don't do that.
Don't.
Do not.
Do not do that. There was this guy. He had 7 hands. Fucking died. Fucking died trying to breed a horse.
Oh no.
There was this other lady who tried to do it. Also died. Everyone. Yeah. My theory. Acidic semen.
Acidic semen.
I know.
Interesting theory. Hold on. Whoa, hold on.
I know this is a bit of a far-fetched theorem, but really, when you think about it, it kind of makes all sorts of sense.
For full transparency, my co-host, she dramatically slammed her her many grippers onto the little table we have here, followed then by started rotating in her chair, I'm with her on this idea, but the blasé, all right, I gotta commend.
I don't know what that means.
All right, it's this funny word I picked up from Steve. So, Euclideans, but
anyway, horses. Don't breed them.
Don't breed them.
They're really fast and they're really strong. So like, I get why they're genuinely like one of the perfect specimens for soldiers because they're stupid. They work for apples, and they're strong and fast, and they don't sleep. And even when they do, they sleep standing up. So you just like snap your fingers and they run. But you don't want to breed them. The second you will just die. They'll rip you in half. Okay, with their acidic semen.
You will melt. All right, you will be a puddle on the floor. And like, unless you're already a puddle on the floor.
And that's in which case, honestly, go nuts.
Yeah.
Really, just have fun.
Wait, you can't bring up nuts. Fuck.
No, but I meant like almonds.
Almonds?
Yeah.
Go wild. Go bananas.
Don't go bananas. That's racist.
I'm
that's a microaggression.
Oh, now you're talking about microaggression?
Yeah.
You were talking about the humans earlier. You're gonna bring up my subtle racism now.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about your subtle racism.
What subtle racism?
You're gonna look me in the eyes and tell me you don't have you weren't subtly racisming the squid people earlier.
What? How?
Some of them say you just can't call them squid people.
Okay, then. Well, I'm not gonna call them a fucking cephalosapiens though. That's equally messed up.
Yeah, they should really just like pick a name for themselves.
Yeah. You know what? Screw it. I'm giving them a name. And from now on, their name will be. Hold on.
Oh, my co-host has stood up and is walking once again out of the room. My co-host has gone to our large library of random miscellaneous things. All right, and we're currently waiting for this thorough inspection. I just want to thank you all for tuning into the podcast. It's a delight to have you on here. We promise we are not in the pockets of any large corporations. We promise we are not currently being held up at gunpoint by...
Aha! Yeah.
And it seems like us has retrieved the name.
Yeah, so their name will be Nickelodeon, iCarly, I Fight Shelby Marks, the most hilarious fight in TV history. It's another hilarious collection of iCarly episodes. Watches Carly steps up to an exhibition match, scores an interview with one of the best fighters in mixed martial arts, dates a new hottie, and gives props to some of the most awesome user-generated videos seen on iCarly.com. I Fight Shelby Marks TV movie. Things get all insane when Shelby Marks, the best female fighter in the world, challenges Carly to an exhibition match. I look-alike. Carly, Sam, and Freddie find some look-alikes to trick Spencer so they can sneak out of a mixed martial arts fight. I Date a Bad Boy TV movie. Carly starts dating a new guy with a bad boy rep and soon discovers a shocking secret about him. Ooh, spicy. And iCarly Awards, the first ever iCarly Awards. Carly, Sam, and Freddie honor the top 10 videos sent on iCarly.com over the past year. Special features including behind-the-scenes pilot episode of Big Time Rush, full screen format, Dolby Digital, English stereo. Visit us at nick.com and check out iCarly.com 2009 /color 139 minute US not rated can PG full screen / copyright 2010 Viacom International, all rights reserved, Nickelodeon, iCarly, and all related titles, logos, and characters are trademarked by Viacom International Inc., trademark, restricted, copyright 2010 Paramount Pictures, all rights are reserved. This does create compliance with applicable DVD specifications. Certain advanced features may not on all machines. Licensed for sale only in U.S. and Canada. www.paramount.com/home entertainment. 555 Melrose Avenue, Hollywood, California 90038. The 8-sided competition map, octagonal fence design are registered trademarks and service marks and or trade of Zolfa LLC. And used pursuit to license Dolby and the Double B system are registered trademarks of the laboratories Paramount DVD Video, Dolby Digital, NTSC, not rated, PG. DVD is copyright protected.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Is that their full name?
Yep, that's their full name.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to this in case I need to reference them ever again.
Yeah.
Well, that's quite the name you came up with there. Just like on the top of your head.
Yeah, I came with it on the dome, really.
Yeah.
I just had to get some inspiration.
Yeah. Where were we? Horses.
Yeah, don't fuck them.
Don't fuck the horses.
Don't breed horses.
As for finding them,
I got the horses up my ass.
no. They're not supposed to be up your ass.
Damn it. What else am I going to do with a shrink ray?
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Ain't nobody tell me.
Tell me you're walking around, a bunch of horses up your ass.
Punching my prostate. Yes.
They are strong.
They are. And they're fast.
They are fast. No, we shouldn't be encouraging this.
I'm not.
What the fuck are you doing then?
I'm just sharing an anecdote.
Sharing an anecdote.
Yep.
You know, one of these days, them horses, they're gonna find you. They're gonna know where you put their brethren.
I'll take him out eventually.
Hey, Claire.
Yeah.
Look me in the eyes.
Yeah.
Do you have horses up your ass right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Next question. So this thing is called a polar bear, and this question claims polar bears are local gods.
Claims that polar bears are local gods.
And I say, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, they're like,
I don't even know what a polar bear is.
from what I've heard, all right, they're these like size things. All right,
Yeah.
maybe two.
Yeah.
They're white. All right, like they blend in. You can't fucking see them. All right, they're sneaky little bastards. All right,
Yeah.
but they're big. All right, and there's this guy. All right, he's really good at taming them. All right, but you don't want to trifle with that fella. All right, if
Yeah.
anything, that guy's probably the god. Kind of familiar. Remember Asgardians? Right, buddy of theirs.
Yeah.
And it's like he's just like 2,000 to 6,000 polar bears at his disposal. You don't want to fuck with that guy. But polar bears in general, from what I've heard, they're fine.
I don't know. I've heard other stories, like if
Other
it's,
stories?
Yeah. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, say goodnight. I don't know what that means, and it kind of sounds problematic now that I've said it out loud. But that's a real saying that, like, you can't. That's a real thing people say about bear prevention.
Wow. First you have however many horses are shoved up your ass, and now you're
No,
going on about this.
No, like, I swear that's like an actual piece of advice
All right.
that people give.
Be sure to defer to someone who doesn't have horses up their ass. But
What? Like you've never stuck a horse up your ass?
yes, I've never shoved a horse up my ass.
Fucking
Other
square.
things, but a horse.
Square. Spending too much time with those Euclideans, I swear to God.
Okay, all right, they're cool, they're chill, all right, they're fine, they're vibing, all right. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't know.
Do you want me to shove a horse up my ass?
I mean, if you want to have a good time, maybe.
I can have good times in other ways, all right.
Your partner said begs to differ.
Okay, leave him out of this. Okay, he doesn't gotta know. All right, he's gotta know about this shit, Nick. All right,
Yeah.
you leave him out of this.
Yeah.
Polar bears, yeah. Maybe avoid the polar bear man.
Yeah.
If you see the polar bear man, and you'll know when you see him. Don't fuck with him.
Don't fuck with him.
Don't
Don't fuck with him.
Don't tell him you have horses shoved up your ass either.
Why not?
Because I can't imagine he'd like that, all right? Just based on the vibes. Are you free to go do that? Next time we go down to Earth, find the polar bear man. He's opened our little cold box and has retrieved a suspicious yellow
I need
can.
oxygen.
Understandable.
You can buy O'Hare Air.
Oh, I didn't know they were a sponsor.
Oh, no, they're not. I just like their product.
Ah,
Yeah, Aloysius O'Hare did nothing wrong.
of course.
Yeah. I say let it die.
Wow. Let it shrivel up and die?
Yeah, I just fucking hate all flora-based life forms.
You would. All
Yeah,
right.
I would.
The plant people, what did they ever do to you?
Fucking mess up my lawn. I had a really cute gravel lawn.
And then they showed
And the
up.
fucking HOA, which coincidentally was, run by a Florin, fucking came in and blew it over.
All right. Fucking, if you're going to Earth, avoid HOAs.
Yeah, avoid HOAs.
In fact, if you see a person from the HOA, right, specifically like one of their leaders, just like rip them in half.
Yeah.
Just grab and just.
Yeah, I mean, like, just show no mercy. They have no souls. They lack all empathy. They sheerly exist just to cause misery.
They sheerly exist just to fuck up gravel lawn.
Yeah, so
all right?
so just kill them.
Yeah.
Just without hesitation.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Even if you see someone that, like, you think is an HOA member, just to be, like, safe, kill them.
yeah. You just. They're pretty squishy too, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, if you I know humans they like this when you huck rocks at them because that's their thing. They make rocks go fast, but you get like a big rock, plonk it on them. Yeah. Next question.
Yeah, and actually this looks like our final question, so we gotta really stretch this out. Why the fuck are there so many blood-sucking flying things in summer, and what are they? Vampires.
Yeah, vampires.
They're vampires.
Everywhere.
I don't know why you're surprised about this. Like, literally, Bram Stoker, he wrote about vampire. They're here. Like,
They're everywhere, honestly.
I mean, like, this is just, like, where they're from.
I mean, to be fair, people who haven't been here,
Fair.
they wouldn't know.
It's pretty There's vampires in other places.
Yeah, but like, if you know they were from here, they're way more common.
Fair.
But, if you see someone who's like really pale, right?
Yeah.
You never know.
Could also just be a Caucasian.
It could just be a Caucasian. Shit.
Fuck her everywhere.
Fuck. What do we... All right. We can get back to the vampire side. What are we actually going to do? Because at this rate... All right, well, I'm thinking they're breathing down our necks. All right? Yeah. They're crawling in our air vents. All right? This is not the time to be sniffing markers.
Sure, I should probably be sniffing glue.
No, wait. Do we even have glue in the hotel room?
I get glue over there.
You got glue over there?
Yeah.
How did you sneak that much glue past me? That's like...
I mean, it's just like been here.
It's just been here?
Yeah.
How have I never noticed that?
I don't know. I don't really look at my other hobbies. I mean, like,
that's a lot of glue.
You've said like several times you only care about the money and like you don't actually care about our friendship or me as a person.
No, I do. All right.
Sure you do. Anyways, vampires. Yeah, no, we got all sorts of. There's all sorts of boogums on Earth.
There's so many.
I mean, like, I once saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand.
Huh?
Yeah.
Was he ordering?
He's gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. There's also creatures from lagoons.
Oh yeah. Love the bog people.
Yeah.
So there's this one guy, all right, who's like made of a bunch of other guys.
Yeah. He's honestly just sad.
Yeah.
He's really just like he just wants like a good dad. Yeah. His dad just kind of sucks.
Yeah. Someone should get the guy a wife, honestly.
Yeah. Get him a bride.
Yeah. That'd be nice. If you see a guy made of other guys, all right, build him a wife,
or just marry him. Like you don't even need to build him a wife.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on. What was the fella?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, the werewolf was gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
Huh?
Yeah, because he was walking down the streets of Soho in the rain, looking for a place called the Ho Folks. Yeah.
This is a really fascinating tale.
Yeah.
Any more to it, or?
Yeah. I mean, like you might hear him howling around your kitchen door. And now this guy's a bigot because he's like, you don't let him in. And then he brings up just a single crime case and compares it to the entire species, saying that like a little lady got mutilated. Like, sure, that's awful. Don't get me wrong, that's an awful thing. But, like, you can't just equate an entire group of people to that.
All right, we support equality on this podcast.
Yes, we support equality. That's the one thing I love. But let's see, they're hairy-handed gents who run amok in Kent. They've been overheard in Mayfair. Once again, more racism as this guy's like, oh, you better stay away from him, he'll rip your lungs out.
Again, like...
Then he says, like, he wants to get him a tailor, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, a little groomer.
Yeah.
No, not that kind.
Don't go there.
Not that kind of groomer.
Oh, there. Let me get my fucking ukulele.
No, look, we have to talk about your ukulele problem. All right.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that eventually. All right.
Yep.
Look. All right. Where were we? Oh yeah, vampires.
Vampires and other boogums, but vampires specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of like, they're just hungry. Like,
Yeah.
they eat.
They're just hungry little guys.
Yeah.
You can't blame them that much.
I mean, like, they can turn to all sorts of things, too, so you gotta be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't know what you're dealing with. They could be... Honestly, I think it's a little fucked up that vampires can turn into wolves. But that's, like, literally the werewolf's only thing. No offense.
Yeah, but
Like,
still.
I have a werewolf friend.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a werewolf friend?
I have a werewolf friend.
All right.
And, like, I personally, on behalf of the werewolf community, I think it's pretty fucked up that, like, you know, just other people can, other monsters can just become wolves.
Yeah, it's like, that's their thing.
Yeah.
Come on. That's an age. Yeah, a little vampire, other boogums. All right. Yeah, they're friendly. They're chill most of the time. But if you see, you know, someone getting mauled, all right, look, that doesn't mean that represents everyone.
Yeah, of
all
course,
right?
of course.
Like,
well, that goes without saying. I'm not
Yeah.
racist.
yeah, well, I'm not saying it for you. I'm saying it for a little chap that was recounting that tale a minute ago.
Yes.
Well, do we believe that is all?
Yeah, I think that's the last question.
All right. Thank you for tuning in to the Cosmic Concierge podcast. Be sure to submit questions to ConciergeCosmic@gmail.com. Give us a little follow, 5-star rating on Spotify. That should be all for tonight. And
Also, maybe we'll be making a Discord soon, but probably not. But maybe we will.
hey, if you want to see that, send us emails.
Yeah.
Do it.
Also, make us a shirt.
Make us
me
a
a shirt that says "I will watch you if you give me money."
Make me a shirt that says "I will not watch you."
No, don't make him a shirt.
Don't make me a shirt.
Don't make him a
Give
shirt.
me a big pair of just black paper.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to watch you.
Yeah.
Oh, if you gave me a shirt, I would not be opposed to that.
Mm-hmm.
Send us emails, conciergecosmic@gmail.com. Thank you for listening, and happy travels.